Hi, this is Jeremiah McRoberts with Precision Dance Pads. This is our new Omega GX dance pad that we offer now. We've been offering it since like May, so all the pads have been ordered since May 2015. You've gotten one of these, unless you order a TX. We don't have a way to do our 9-arrow pad this way. Alright, so this is a video on how you can modify your dance pad. I'm using a plastic, you'd want to use a putty knife, separate the Velcro around the arrow. I'm showing you with the up arrow because the up arrow is the one that people would be most concerned with because of this wire, but the wire's under Velcro, like it's not, it's not a concern. It's not like hanging out. There's no wires inside the pad that are. Alright, so I put these two pieces in, separate the Velcro, I slide the pressure plate out. Alright, this is a modification video. First modification you can do is you can remove the pressure plate and you can play on the pad the way it is. This is exactly our old style Omega GX pad now. If I removed the other three, you can play on it just like this and you can enjoy it. But I would recommend that you hopefully keep using the pressure plate because it allows, it shouldn't have the problem with stickiness. It should last longer. Like when people, hopefully you don't use it on carpet. We don't know how it lasts on carpet. We don't have carpet to test it on. But theoretically, since it's flatter, things don't like move around as much. So it should last longer. But I would advise nobody play their pad directly on carpet. Have a board under it that keeps it firm because the MDF, it'll flex, and then along with the flexing of the Lexan, that apparently caused problems in the past, which is why the board moves a whole lot less with these foam inside of it, where before the entire Lexan goes down about 1/8 of an inch, and now it only goes down the size of that foam, which is a mere fraction of that. Alright, so that was the first mod. You can take all 4 of these out, play on the pad just like the old style Omega GX. If you have an Omega GX or ITGX and you want to play doubles, you can get one of these, remove all 4 of those boards. You still have the center insert, which is really all you need for the ITGX because it raises this up. I mean, people aren't really stepping on the corners. You're mostly stepping in the middle when you're playing. So it's a good match for the ITGX just as it is, and if you have a GX, then it still feels the same way. But again, I'd advise leaving the board in. Alright, so here's another mod. This is as sensitive as I could make it with the pressure plate. You could you can lightly step in the corner and it causes this side to go down. It doesn't take much pressure. A little child could play on it. You may find that it's too sensitive still with the way you play. Each person plays differently. You have different size feet. You weigh different amount. You just different form. Like if you play in arcades a lot. So this is as sensitive as possible. I don't recommend, like if you're having a problem, I recommend making your board look like this. So I used more foam tape. This is Scotch permanent mounting tape. The key dimension here is the 25.4 millimeter. That's the thickness. The thickness of your... You can't read it?
It's still blurry. So go ahead and...
Okay, 25.4. Hopefully that's a standard thickness. I know some of them are thinner. I don't want you guys to use thinner stuff because it's already really thin. So I want the additional foam tape to be the same thickness so that it's raised up the same height. Not that some I don't want some sides to be higher. So these corner pieces will make it so that if you step on the corners, you got to step in a little bit more before it goes down. Hopefully that makes sense. This side piece keeps it so that you have to step a little bit further in. It makes this part insensitive now. So you have to reach a little bit further. The top piece, it just keeps the whole board level. Because nobody's stepping all the way up here to hit the up arrow. So that just keeps this makes it. This is an ideal modification. I recommend people that want it to be less sensitive to go ahead and make it look like this. If you want to, you can add more and just keep making the surface area smaller. If you want your pad to feel like most arcade pads where you have to really stomp them to play, I don't think anybody likes that. But you can make it pretty much impossible to play on just by adding more and more. Do not peel the back side of this off, because
It'll become permanent.
Yeah, it becomes permanent. So right now I can pull this out and I can swap it with this. We're planning on offering like replacement inserts. So like even if there's a problem where it loses its shape, it needs to be bent very slightly away from the pad. If it somehow gets bent inwards, then it won't work. You'd want to pull it out and try and bend it out. I don't know if that's possible. I think these boards would break, but you can probably put like a little bit of pressure to try and bend it out further. But I mean, even if you break it or if you modify it to the point you hate it, you could pull them out and you could contact us to send you replacements, and they're the same size. You can, so when you're done modifying it, you can test it by like putting it on the table. If you have a flat table, you can, it's probably not, you can't really eyeball it, but like if you had a way to see inside of it where it's getting pushed down, maybe if you had like a piece of metal underneath it, like if I had like a piece of metal underneath it, like a metal table or something, and I used a multimeter on that and on here, you could push it down and see like how much force it takes in different areas before it starts to conduct. I don't think most people would do that. So when you're done making your board look like this, I'd want these corners to match the inside. If you play doubles, you'd probably want to do both corners on the left and the right, so that your other pad, so that the corners match up. You know, you can go, if you guys figure out some way that you really like it, let me know, because I'm interested to know how you guys like to play. I don't play on arcade pads seriously, so I've just made it as sensitive as possible with reliability, maintaining reliability. So I left this open. I just slide it right back in the middle. You can feel like the tracks. There's Velcro in here that holds it all together. So I push it in, I push it all the way in, I feel it hit the back. It's you know, it has to be able to move. You can't have it pinned on any of the Velcro or else it won't work. So I slid it back in and I'm just pushing it down. And that's it. You don't want to open your pad too much when you're pulling these out, because you could damage the insides of the pad still. You just want to do what I did, where you barely open it and slide it out. But that's how you can modify your new Omega GX dance pad. I hope you guys enjoy the changes we made. We've made them because customers have asked for different things, and we believe in constant
Improvement.
Yeah, constant improvement. So we're always thinking, trying to figure out new ways to make things work better. This should be more like arcade pads, where they're more sensitive. And I love the fact that there's no wires, so you can remove them and you know, have it however you want. Like, everybody can have their own pad, feel how they want it to feel. I think it's really cool. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for, you know, following with us, for making us. I mean, we love you guys, that you guys,
our pad.
yeah, that you guys like our dance pads. I mean, I designed it for myself, and I'm thrilled that so many other people also like it. We plan to, you know, always offer the best thing we can make, and I believe this today is the best thing I could imagine. Like, this is my dream dance pad, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. Thanks for watching the videos, and have a nice day. Let us know if there's any problems with it. Peace. Bye.